Today's a brand new day. Brand new day. I make a brand new start. I'm doing this for me, y'all. I'm doing this from my heart. Yeah. Today's a brand new day. Brand new day. I make a brand new start.
Good evening, Guyana, and welcome to another episode of the Fit It reality show, the 8th episode actually. And of course, my name is Jasmine Harris. We have a packed program for you guys this week as usual, and it's going to be lots of fun with loads of information. Last week we were down at the Jagan Dental Center to deal with oral health and how it ties into bodily health. This week we're going to continue with the Chief Medical Officer from the Ministry of Health, and he's going to tell us some consequences of non-communicable diseases. But first, let me just tell you guys, we will be going in depth with 2 persons each week from this show. So stay tuned so you can get a little in their face every week. But let's go straight into the Chief Medical Officer now. Hear what he has to say.
I'm Dr. Shamli Opasad, the Chief Medical Officer of Guyana, and I guess in this position I am the Public Health Specialist and the main technical head of the Ministry of Health. Well, non-communicable diseases is a large group of conditions, diseases that affect a wide cross-section of persons from even childhood. They are usually not related to directly an infectious agent, but more and more as we're researching now, we're finding that even some types of cancers are associated with some infectious agent. Non-communicable diseases are a major challenge now, not only in Guyana but across the world. As a matter of fact, the Caribbean has stepped forward in a major way, in leading the way actually in signing the Declaration of Port of Spain, and to focus attention of health ministries across the region on the challenges of non-communicable diseases. Globally, we have identified 4 main factors: smoking, the harmful use of alcohol, the unhealthy diet, and inadequate physical activity as the 4 main risk factors for non-communicable diseases. What we aim to do between now and 2025, we aim to reduce by 25% by the year 2025 the prevalence of these conditions. Now, coming back to the risk factors, I think people don't always connect these. And when you say smoking, everyone thinks sometimes about just lung cancer, but smoking has a lot of other implications, including we've been able to prove now that smoking is related to certain forms of cancers and other kinds, high blood pressure, heart diseases even. This is an alcohol producing country, but we could continue to produce alcohol, but there are lots of profitable use of alcohol beyond drinking it. All right, that we could, well, you know, alcohol is a fuel. Alcohol can be used in a lot of medical products, cleansers. There are a whole range of things that you could use alcohol, and we do export bulk alcohol here. We do have our prize rums that we pride ourselves on, and I've been saying this now and then that even small amounts are probably even helpful, but the harmful use is what we're talking about, the excessive drinking, which can lead to so many individual health problems. It also has consequences for our society. You know, we link motor vehicle accidents a lot to alcohol consumption and drunken driving. We link domestic violence and violence on a whole in society, men on men violence, all the fights and all kinds of things that happen are linked very closely to alcohol consumption. And of course, there's a cost to all of this individual care. Families are robbed sometimes of their loved ones to care for them. So every week, for example, I sign off on cremations here, and every week you see 34, 35 young men die from heart attacks.
Wow! Did you guys hear the stat on deaths per week? But on a brighter note, you guys can still make a change with 30 minutes of exercise for at least 3 times every week, and you will be on your way to healthy living. Remember, this show is all about encouraging Guyana to keep fit, eat healthy, and live better lives. Promises are never a comfort to a fool here on Fitted Guyana, as we give you an in-depth on Azad Can. But wait, let me advise you, get those pens and papers out, because the Sterling Products trivia question can pop up at any time. Check out Azad Can now.
He's been trying very hard to work, especially when he gets the time. If he gets the time in the mornings, he would come in the mornings. If he gets the time in the afternoons, he would come in, push himself. He works hard.
I'm here at the Interline Fitness Gym, and I'm here to do my daily routine. I'll be basically spend about 45 minutes on the elliptical and then touch it up around.
When he comes to the gym, you know, you can see him focusing on what he has to do.
Very much pleased the way how my body reacts, because I exercise and I try to push it when I have the time. Because I can't come in, there's time I can't come in the gym every day, but maybe every other day I try as much as I could. I'm the owner of Westside Taxi, and sometimes I face challenge with staff whereby I might get fit in. Someday I might get fit in 2 shifts, you know. Some days I work like 16 hours, some days I don't have to work. My wife, she's very supportive. Today I wasn't in the gym, and this morning to be honest, since I wasn't here today, I didn't even remember about the gym today. And this morning when I wake up, she was like, okay, what time you want to come and release you? I was like, for what? Just a younger gym today, very supportive, and I'm thankful for that.
9074. The first day on signing up the form, he wasn't into it. He said if he didn't feel like going, so I told him yes. He went to the gym all the time. He said yeah, looked like he making an effort, so I told him to sign up and do it. But he said, what about if you have to go on trips? Because the base here does take a lot out of you. Sometimes if you plan to go 5 days a week, sometimes not enough, might be 2 days a week. Extra time you have to spend here. Steam greens, not too much was in it for like a everyday something, but now since he gone to the gym and they say more greens, more fruits, so kinda getting into it more than before. I wasn't like some greens I can't eat, like especially like boar, that don't go wrong. So I don't really do it often, but since he go in the gym and he said he into it, trying to really lose some pounds that he gained, so we working towards it.
It's been hard being the trainer, and because I have to train both the persons from the Weight No More and other persons in gym.
Yeah, my favorite thing is the elliptical, which I spend more of my time when I come in the gym. Try to spend most of my time at the outside doing cardio, not much on the weights. Can't tell train, she says out here I'm not needed so much in there, so I stay on it. Can't always tell what I want people to come. I got some friends that be very supportive. They just come work side me and they just help me to work more long, because come we sit down, we gap something and I even realize I've half an hour done. I tell them, I said, this is a fat people machine. My kids, they like the yard, they like the outside fun. They like the outdoor fun. They just hardly be upstairs behind the TV. If they go 15 minutes, 20 minutes on the TV, that's it for them. I could say they put me for change the culture, because I have a big son there. He's like, since little growing up, there's Carly the run him and he don't stop run. So he motivates me.
And now for this week's trivia. How many minutes should we brush our teeth for, and how often should we brush? It's a 2-in-1 question, be advised. Text us the correct answer to 60FIT-IT. That is 603-4848 with the correct answer, and you can win yourself some prizes. I hope you guys are ready for that trivia, because if not, next week you can always be a winner. But let's go right into the second in-depth feature for this week, Cindy Bullen. She is one hot mama. Check her out.
To me, not how much you do, but getting it right. and being consistent. I have learned that secret from my instructor.
Cindy is actually here before time. She's always here on the treadmill. When I come in most times, she's already here. She meets me at the door. She's on that treadmill. She always do her half hour, even before the hour class. I have started helping her out with her diet. She has the exercise part down pat clearly, but the diet, that's what we're working on right now.
If I can use one word to describe this workout, I will choose intensify. What better way to go?
She did a drastic change, I must say, but it's like it come over the period of time with her health and so forth, because she struggled with pressure, hypertension, and I see now that she cut down on her salt, on her rice, and eating more like steamed vegetables and steamed fish.
The only thing I enjoy with her is the fruits, because we get to share and eat it together, which is nice. And then sometimes she'll be like, no, I'm eating this. My fruits is for today. Do not eat my fruits. I'm happy that she chose this lifestyle or made this lifestyle because, as a child, you don't want to lose your parent or any family member to, any heart conditions. She's loyal. She's independent. She's charming. And I would say most of all, she's very loving. My eating habits, not really well, because I don't really like the healthy stuff, all of that, right? But when mommy's on her, like how she's on her diet, she tried to encourage me to eat whole wheat stuff and so forth, but I'm not really a fan of those stuff, I'm not really the healthy type, honestly. I'm not really the healthy type, but I try at times to eat right. It's not really my thing, but I try. She helps me get through it. I would say her changes has inspired me because at first she wasn't like that, right? But after she had my three aunts, they died, and then she was like, no, this can't be me. She made her change there. She wants to be different from the rest. That was her wake-up call. I would say I'm going slowly but surely. I don't want to have a wake-up call. I want to go off of my own free will.
Mostly she have eaten all her fruits and salad to get healthy and strong. My favorite fruit is grape, apple, and pawpaw.
My body has been and still is going through some changes. Saturday and Sunday, I always have a problem sticking to my diet. My children could be very tempting. My children, I am in the Garden of Eden, and my children is there with the apple, and their apple come in the terms of the ice cream or pizza. They just try testing me to see my strength. I started the competition in the really extremely obese. And I know I have set a target that I would like to reach at the end of the competition. I have a suit hung up in my wardrobe. I wore this suit 7 years ago. I was sexy 7 years ago in that suit, and now this suit can't pass my knee. And I am not going to give away this suit. I have to go back in this suit. So this suit is hanging up there, and at the end of the competition, I would like to walk into this suit. Not jump in and wriggle in. I would like to walk into this suit. And then I will tap myself on the shoulder and say, yes, the Africans will say, use a term when they see the women big madam, thick madam. Oh, I was a thick madam. But then I realized the thick madam was dying slowly.
This part of the show always makes me sad. But all good things must come to an end. I look forward to seeing you guys on the 9th episode of Fit It. Oh my gosh, the 9th episode already. Yes, I've been with you for 9 weeks. So guys, until next time, this is Jasmine Harris saying, I'm gonna go back to one of my originals. Keep fit, Guyana.
Fit it.